Bright Factz presents 14 signs you are mentally stronger than most people. Our ability to be resilient is often put to the test when life circumstances change abruptly and for the worse. Whether it's the loss of a job, the end of a relationship, or a diagnosis of a debilitating illness or disease, we all have to face challenges, and how you deal with them determines your mental strength. Being mentally strong isn't easy, especially when you feel stuck. But each difficulty life throws at you presents the opportunity to rise above and come back even stronger than you were before. And if you relate to the following signs, you are mentally tougher than most people. Number 1. You balance emotions with logic. Mental toughness is widely misunderstood. Many people feel that being mentally strong entails being emotionless. That, however, is not the case. It requires you to feel your emotions fully and channel them productively. It only becomes an issue when you dwell on them excessively. If you understand how emotions influence your thinking and can accept the situation as it is, you are mentally stronger than most people. This means your higher level of awareness and empathy coupled with a practical outlook allows you to make better decisions in general. Number 2. You acknowledge your weaknesses. We are all human, and humans have flaws. But mentally strong individuals can admit their weaknesses without self-deprecating jokes or comments because they're already secure in what they're good at. Whether it's perfectionism, social anxiety, or the fact that you struggle to stay organized, being honest about your shortcomings actually helps you take positive action. Acknowledging your weaknesses not only makes you better at delegating, it also gives you a push to pick up skills that can help you. Number 3. You're self-directed. If you don't wait for things to happen to you, but rather make them happen, then you are mentally tougher than most people. The go-with-the-flow attitude usually prevents any real growth, and you understand that to be successful, you need to get out of your comfort zone and create opportunities rather than wait for them to come to you. And you do this by setting goals, no matter how small. Number 4. You understand commitment. Mentally strong people will either do something all the way, or not at all. They don't do anything halfway. This means that setbacks do not discourage you. In fact, the lessons and experiences you gain from each challenge are the most valuable takeaways for you. Thus, you are more likely to achieve your goals than those who get easily discouraged and allow failures and criticism to get the better of them. Number 5. You balance self-improvement with self-acceptance. It's easy to lose track of what's important when we're on a journey to self-improvement because we can lose sight of just how far we've come. But if you're able to strike a healthy balance between self-improvement and self-acceptance, you are mentally stronger than most people. Number 6. You understand that life is full of highs and lows. Mentally strong people accept that life isn't, and never will be, a continuous state of happiness. There are highs and lows. You are mentally stronger than most people if you can recognize that happiness is a state of being, not a permanent emotion. You accept that challenges are a part of life, and you're prepared to face adversity. In fact, you believe that's what makes your willpower stronger. Number 7. You're patient. There's no shortage of get-rich-quick schemes and grow your followers hacks on the internet, but mentally strong people don't fall for those traps because they know it wouldn't be sustainable. Real change doesn't happen overnight, and if it does, well, you can't trust it. If you are mentally strong, you view life not as a race but as a marathon. So, you're comfortable with waiting and bearing short-term pain because you know you've put in the work and can expect long-term gains. Number 8. You're generous. If you're mentally strong, you don't obsess over money, resources, or time. Chances are you're open to sharing your knowledge and will help anybody become the best version of themselves. And when they succeed, you are genuinely happy for them and harbor no jealousy or resentment. Others are not your competition because you have already figured out the unique value you bring to the table. Number 9. You're humble. With great power comes, well, a lot of bragging, usually. But if you're mentally stronger than most, you don't feel the need to flaunt your skills, status, or money. Even if you've achieved something great, you like to stay low-key and focus on honing your skills rather than showing off. Chances are, some of your Friends and distant relatives don't even know how successful you are. And that's because you've figured out the importance of doing, not saying. Number 10. You don't dwell on mistakes. You are mentally stronger than most people if you understand that your emotional state is determined by where you focus your attention. Those who fixate on their past mistakes only prolong those negative emotions. Throwing a pity party does nothing to enhance growth and productivity, which is why you don't whine about your failures. You distance yourself from your mistakes, but not before learning your lesson. And when you find yourself in a similar situation, you know the right decision to make. Number 11. You don't hold grudges. When someone constantly holds grudges, it's a sign of low self-worth. They may feel personally attacked, and as a result, they build up walls and become defensive. But the ability to let go of things is a sign of tremendous strength and wisdom. And you have learned to let go of things and forgive. Not necessarily because the other person deserved it, rather, because it sets you free. Number 12. You take responsibility. It's always more convenient to complain about something than make a change. But you are mentally stronger than most people if you take responsibility for the actions and decisions that got you where you are today. You don't blame other people for a bad situation or feel sorry for yourself because you're busy thinking about fixing the problem. No matter how significant adversities look like opportunities to you, so you pave a path and adapt. Number 13. You know when to walk away. Commitment is a wonderful thing, but not at the expense of one's health and well-being. If you're able to recognize that something is negatively affecting your life, and you choose to walk away, it doesn't mean that you're weak. Quite the contrary, it takes a lot of strength to walk away from something that isn't working out. Especially when you've devoted a lot of your time, effort, and perhaps even money to something. Some may consider this an excuse or an escape. But it actually demonstrates that you're willing to act in accordance to your values. Number 14. You're true to yourself. Being mentally strong means living life on your own terms. You don't let other people's rules or opinions dictate your actions. You know your likes and dislikes and understand how your unique qualities contribute to who you are as a person. And the ability to freely express your authentic self despite scrutiny and criticism makes you far stronger than most people. Being mentally strong doesn't mean you live life on easy mode even if you sometimes make it look effortless. It is a result of being self-aware and continuously making the harder but better choices. What do you think? Based on this list, are you mentally tougher than most people? Or at least mentally stronger than you thought you were? Share your thoughts and comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And share it with your friends, so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.